Okay, folks, welcome back. Here we go with a little Cinco de Mayo tournament qualifying round. So I haven't been around for a while. I've been moving, so I took a little time off there. So I might be a little rusty here, but we'll see what we can pull off. Let's start off with hole number one, the lovely par 4 that in the right wind and with a little luck and the right bounce, you can make the green, but I am not going for it. I am staying to the left so I can make my approach from there. You can see the two dots, fairway dots, as the black water in between them. You can actually full power it. This might not be enough wind, but depending on your club, and you can bounce it off that second pad and it will go across the water and most of the time into the sand, but sometimes you can get lucky enough to get the right bounce and end up on the green. So it is possible. You can do it. You just have to have the right club and the right wind. So that being said, I am just tapping this one out here. Nothing special. You gotta watch out for the wind, of course. But just looking for a little bounce and to stay somewhere mid fairway without being in the rough. I guess even if you do end up in the rough, you're not in a horrible spot. You can probably still make the green with the right clubs, but again, lower level people do not go in the rough because you will not make the green. So trying to kill it obviously is not your best bet. As you can see, he went in the sand, not a big deal. Pull out the Sahara, knock it on, get your birdie, go to the next hole. But obviously if you're trying for the eagle, you're going to have a better chance from the fairway than the sand trap. So you know how it goes. I don't really need to tell you to stay out of the obstructions to have a better chance at a better score. So anyway, back to this. I mean, I'm not really expecting to get anything crazy out of this, but I am going to switch to the Saturn. As you see, when you move up close enough, get my bounce. See if we can't get it to bounce in the hole, but I'm mainly looking for the backspin. And 8.5. We'll give that a go. And hopefully we get a nice little bouncy here. Ooh, come back in there. See? She was sitting pretty, but I was expecting a little more backspin than that. I think if it had more backspin, it might have missed anyway, but it was there. So that's the main thing. We're getting close. So on the weekend when I'm making that shot, hopefully it goes in. Nice ball. There's his birdie. Move on to the next hole. But of course, as I always say, we gotta go to the stinking shootout. But the shootout holes on this tour or tournament are good to practice your shots with different winds and stuff. So I mean, you can forfeit them if you want. I guess in my case, it doesn't really matter to me. I know it's like, oh, you got too much money, blah, blah. I really don't think shootout should be in a tournament. It's just ridiculous. I don't even think you need another player to play against. You should just up the ante and play by yourself, because it takes too damn long to play these tournaments. It's like when you're down to the 18 hole parts, the open and the weekend, you're like 2 hours if you're going to all the shootouts to play the damn thing. So I don't know. It's one of those things that maybe they'll correct one of these days, but I'm not holding my breath. They do good things, but there is stuff that I think can be adjusted. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, I think. That's another thing I think could be corrected. When I go to adjust something like that, my fingers are so big that I can't see the ring when it's that small. I know you can make it smaller and shorter, but you can see the ring better from that height. Anyway, there's a different... I think you should maybe be able to adjust your ring from outside the ring somehow. Another thing they could work on. But anyway, guys, there's hole number 1. And we'll work on hole number 2 here in a minute.